Hi, this is Tim from datinginfoforsingles.com, a website that covers everything you need to know for dating success. And today I'd like to discuss the topic, how can I boost my confidence with women? Okay, you've made the first move. You've started a conversation. What next? Well, you have to keep the ball in play. Women have a natural tendency to chat. Capitalize on it. Don't get too personal, especially in the initial stages of conversation. Let the woman lead the conversation. The more she tells about herself, the more easily you can discover the commonalities you have with each other. Also, being a good listener is always an advantage. Be a good listener, but be ready to balance the two-way exchange. That is, when she tells you something about herself, share a little bit about yourself that relates to what she just said. You don't want to sound like an interrogating officer or a job interview. Just find out her likes and dislikes, tastes and preferences, and how she enjoys spending her free time. Ask leading questions, but don't turn it into an inquisition. Encouraging her to talk about herself does not mean being unable to talk about yourself. If she asks about you, be sure you can give her lots of free information about yourself. That is, information she can pick up on to get to know you better. In addition, you can mirror your response to what she says by rephrasing it in different words and intermingling it with your own thoughts and ideas. That is a good way of establishing common ground. Such common ground may seem trivial, but the important thing is that you are establishing a beachhead for conversation based on what she says. This way, you can develop a flow of conversation and even start to flirt with her. How to flirt and do it safely. Now, changing tack during a conversation and turning into flirting mode may seem hard, but it is really rather simple. The way to flirt safely is to look her in the eyes and smile when she speaks. The key to flirting is that it is more light-hearted and playful than ordinary conversation. She becomes the most important thing in the world to you during flirting. You are distracted by nothing else, unless it's her big burly boyfriend who has just entered the room. Seriously, make sure she is available before you start flirting with her. Now, don't lay it on too thick, but it's not a bad idea to express your appreciation of what she says from time to time. Compliment her choice of perfume and wardrobe and anything else you think will build rapport without sounding condescending. Flatter a woman effectively, and she will like you more than you can imagine. Now, basically your goal is to keep your date interested by making good conversation and mirroring what she says, as well as presenting yourself as someone with a good sense of humor. Make your jokes appropriate, not racy or tacky. If you can make a woman laugh, you've got it made. Just don't try to be a stand-up comedian if you're not. Complimenting your date is a part of flirting, and so is humor. Done properly, flirting will get you more intimate with the other person. Every conversation is different, so a one-size-fits-all approach will not work. But if you keep the above tips in mind, you will be well on your way to getting the women interested in seeing you again. Now, for more information on this and everything else related to success with the opposite sex, visit our blog at datinginfoforsingles.com/blog. And while you're there, be sure to fill in your name and email address and get a complete library of 7 free ebooks on dating and seduction secrets. See you there!